This poor car, dude. So I was just kind of I came out here and was just kicking it. What's going on, guys? It is raining really bad today. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's crazy today for some reason. Camaro's looking good though. Woo-wee. Anyways, in last video you guys saw where we were talking about all the issues that are coming out with the Shelby right now. We've got a blown ringland on one of the pistons in this Voodoo engine, which means that engine is actually going to have to be coming out really soon. Then once we get the engine out, we're going to hone out that cylinder, replace the piston, new rings, all that good stuff, and hopefully get it back going. But today's video is going to be completely about this car here, and I got a lot of stuff to explain to you guys. So if you guys remember, we are having a lot of issues with this engine. Now, I want us to go ahead and clarify a few things. The last video where we were talking about this engine, we went ahead, compression tested it, did a wet compression test, and found out that we do appear to have some kind of issue with the rings on that side. I do want to clarify a few things with you guys. First off being, please, whenever I talk about stuff like this is all from an objective standpoint. This is scientific research, somewhat. We're trying to just diagnose issues with this engine. Please do not go to MMR's stuff and go and hate on them. I'm not saying that any of this is their fault. MMR called me really upset the day after that posted because everybody was calling them, emailing them, commenting on their stuff, and basically really bashing them harshly. As you guys remember, I bought this engine secondhand. It had never been used, it had never been started, but there is no telling what happened from the time that MMR sold that engine to the guy and the time that I picked up the engine from the guy. But what they were nice enough to do is basically offer to get the engine back over there to them. They want to go through and figure out what is going on with the engine, and they also offered to fix it, all at no cost. So I do appreciate MMR a lot for that. That is really great. I'm not sure yet, but they did offer for us to fly over there. We may end up doing that. It's very difficult right now to be able to do something like that because of the strict schedule that we've got going on, especially being that we've got the giveaway winner, which we've got to give the car to here coming up in the next few days. We've also got this car that we're going to have to be replacing the engine in, which is the GT350. We've got the race truck to finish up. We've got the Miata that we need to finish some stuff up on. We've got Doug's car that we need to finish some stuff up on. So it is a little bit crammed as far as the schedule goes right now. We're trying to push out as much stuff as possible here before race season's over. As you guys know, here in October, we're getting, well, actually November now, I think, by the time this video's out. We're getting really close to the end of race season. It's getting cold here, it's raining here, it's getting into that typical weather where we've only got a few more days left to be able to go and actually go to the drag strip, make passes and all that good stuff before the tracks just close for the year. So I'm kind of upset about that, I'm not gonna lie. We've been battling all this stuff and haven't really gotten to race that much. So basically the goal of this is to get this engine out of the car. Then we're gonna take it and put it on a pallet and we're gonna box it up and ship it to MMR. Hopefully they'll have the engine turned around and back to us very soon, so that way we can get it back and get it running and going and hopefully make a few more passes before the end of the year and actually see what this MMR engine is about, because as you guys know, we've had it for so long and I just now got it in the car and now it's having issues and we still haven't even gotten to do anything with it, and we're getting close to the end of the race year and I'm trying to break my record and all that good stuff, trying to go faster than 971. Got the built trans, we got everything else in order. We're just having problems with compression on one bank, so hopefully we can get that all sorted out really quickly. Doug's already got everything ready to go, all the fuel rails and the electrical connectors and everything else, all the boring stuff we went ahead and got out of the way off camera. So now we're just going to be able to drop the K-member, drop the trans and everything as a whole and lift the car off of it. Then we'll be ready to get it all split and set everything onto the pallet to go back to MMR. So hopefully this gets fixed in a timely manner. That's my only concern at this point. I just want to have this engine back and actually being able to go make some passes of the drag strip. That's just all that I'm looking forward to. I've been waiting forever. Seems like it's almost been like 6 months since I've made a freaking good pass in the car and it's eating me alive. So, and late November, early December, we'll be able to make some more passes in the car before the weather prevents us from doing anything else. So that's the plan. So anyways, while that engine is gone and while we're working on all that stuff and we get that out of the way, we're actually going to be on the Shelby pulling the engine out of that, and we're going to be doing the work on the Shelby while they're doing the work on the GT. So the MMR engine is going to be at MMR getting worked on, hopefully getting fixed. We're going to be working on the Voodoo and pulling it apart and getting the piston replaced in it. Hopefully we'll have the GT350 back together and running, and then we'll get the MMR engine back and be able to get that back together and running, and then we'll have both of them finally running healthy at the same time. That's the goal. Sorry for the long spiel and the long update, but let's go ahead and get this engine pulled. Well, dang. I was like, we'll never see these red parts again. I will say I'm definitely in a better mindset now about doing it I feel more comfortable at least. Now here is the goal. So I actually got a new K-member for this car. This is actually a road course K-member. I just put it in because it's a tubular K-member, but BMR actually since has released a very, very cool K-member that we're going to be putting into this car. I'm going to be taking this road course K-member and I'm going to be putting it into the Shelby whenever we pull that engine. Since I'm going to have this engine off of the K-member anyways to ship it back to them, I'll have this K-member exposed by itself anyways, and I've got to take the engine out of that car and the K-member and everything anyways, so it'd be like the perfect time to be able to swap. It's going to be real simple. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. Hey man. Hey man. Come look.
Wow, that was quick. How are y'all doing?
Oh, well, we doing good.
You're working on the motor. Why are you doing good?
Am I supposed to be doing bad? I don't know. We got it on the ground.
So, where are we at with it at this point? Hi, my name's Turbo Doug. I work fast. The engine's out. Let's ship it off. What's the...
Where we're at right now is the trans just needs to be pulled off the back. That needs to be as a whole lifted up and set onto a pallet and wrapped up and then ready for MMR to send a truck to pick it up.
So what I'm getting at is this is going to be in the saw.
No. It is really neat, huh? It looks really nice.
We're never gonna
I just was hoping to not, yeah, that's what we were just now joking around about. I was like, I hope that we wouldn't have to see this, but here we are again.
Chill. That's fine.
Hey there.
I didn't know that was out already. Wow, Doug, you're wearing a pretty big shirt.
Yeah, this is supposed to be yours. Sorry, but I showed up to work today and I forgot a shirt. So
How do you forget a shirt going to work?
I had my clothes on from last night, which was also these.
Alright guys, so check it out. The trans is pulled off of the engine. Throttle bearing is in good shape in there, which means that our spacer that we put in there is working properly, which is great. Also, if you check back here, our rear main seal is holding up real nicely. Our rear cover looks really good. No leaks back here that I can see. Everything does look really good. The clutch is already off and disassembled. Check this out. Also, good to note, triple disc looks like it's bedding in pretty good. All we've got to do now is just take this entire engine, unbolt the engine mount bolts. Once we get the engine mount bolts undone, lift the entire thing up, set it on the pallet, take out the exhaust manifolds, all that good stuff, and pretty much get it ready to ship out to them. So it's pretty exciting. We need to go ahead and pull these exhaust manifolds off, or headers, whatever you want to call them. Got my handy dandy X-frame 14mm SK Tools wrench. I'm gonna yank that thing off of there, right click. I will say, guys, seriously, if you haven't had the chance to, go check out SK Tools website. Go check out their tools. Go check out everything. Those guys, oh my gosh.
They're on there pretty tight.
Yep, they are. Doug, son, how tight did you get these? Are you worried about them slipping off or something? Oh my gosh, son. Anyways, back to what I was saying. SK Tools has easily become one of my favorite companies ever. It would mean the world to me if you guys would go check out their stuff. Oh. Aside from them being just simply great people, products that they offer are fantastic. If I could just give SK Tools to everybody, I would be such a happy person. I believe everybody's quality of life can be improved with some SK Tools. I just unfortunately am not rich enough to give everybody SK Tools, but everybody deserves a set for sure.
I don't know about everybody.
Not everybody?
Not everybody.
Kid you not, that's the Saab that I just bought a few days ago. I bought that car to kind of have some fun with. Well, turns out the sunroof doesn't close. I opened it the first time that I got in it, and the sunroof will not close. And in case you guys haven't pieced it together yet, it has been seriously pouring outside today. Like really bad. So just pouring all inside the car. And you're probably wondering why it's in the cul-de-sac outside of my office and why it's just sitting in the street. And that would be because last night I came up here to come and get it to lend it to Daniel, because Daniel's engine, it's a really bad time, but Daniel's engine blew up on his car too whenever me and him raced the other day. So I was like, oh dude, I could just let you drive the Saab from now on because I just got it, and before we destroy it or have fun with it, you can just drive that. So we come up here and the battery was completely dead. So we push it all the way up the hill out in front of our shop, or out in front of the office, just me and Daniel. And the idea was that we were gonna be able to bump start it. It starts rolling down, drop the clutch, nothing, absolutely nothing. Then it started pouring down raining, and I noticed the sunroof was open and everything else. I was just like, you know what, screw it. So I don't even know if that car's ruined or not, but whatever. That's the story from last night. I feel like I've almost made a bad decision. Oh yeah, you see the quarter panel? Anyways, I feel like I've almost made a bad decision purchasing that car. I bought it trying to be profitable, making videos off of it. And really it just turned into being more of a piece of shit than I thought it was gonna be. Hopefully I can make some videos and make some decent money with it. The life of a YouTuber. I swear. So we're getting some trees at the office. They're planting some trees up here. Check it out. Look real nice. Real nice. Real nice holes. I don't even know what kind of trees we're getting. This poor car, dude.
I like how it was clean like literally 2 days ago, and now it's got this, and this.
Well, see what happened was I was on the phone, and it was like a less than pleasant phone call. So I was just kind of I came out here and was just kicking it. Yeah, the battery was dead because somehow somebody set off the alarm and it kept going off.
That was me.
Oh.
No, dude, I swear to you, it's a soft thing. Like, you walk by it just like this. I walked just like that. Walking through, the whole alarm started going off. I was like, what the hell?
Anyways, though, it killed the battery because it wouldn't stop going off. So we pushed it. Me and Daniel had the idea because Daniel doesn't have a car because he blew it up whenever me and him raced. So anyways, we took it and we pushed it all the way up the road. And we were gonna push it down here real fast and dump it in first or second gear so it'll bump start it, and it didn't even do anything. It just look, we dumped it and it said skirt. Yeah, the sunroof doesn't close and it's been raining really bad. So like, there's no water in here. Oh my God. Yeah, there is. Look at the cup holder. Oh, get in there and smell. So here's the other problem. The ignition is literally right there and it's been raining in it. No. So like, here's the ignition.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work anymore. Oh, we will make it work.
Trunk in the rear cars or is it in the front?
I have no idea where the battery's at.
It doesn't look bad under here.
No, that's what I was saying. It was a decent little car, but then it all started messing up at one time.
Well, the problem is the motors are usually strong on these things, but everything else falls apart around it.
Oh, they went out of production for some reason. We got some beeping going on. Ignition's still locked. Yep, I think we're done. I don't think this is gonna do anything anymore. Oh,
You got it. You just got it, bro.
okay, I'm never turning that back.
Turn this hoe on.
Immobilizer failure. Try starting again.
Oh, it's the security. That's security. Close this door, lock it, and unlock it with the key fob.
That's a good point. Let's try that.
Still an immobilizer failure?
It's not saying anything now. Rear fog light failure. I don't think this is gonna start again.
What the hell? Why does this say GM?
I guess Saab was part of GM. I don't know.
Hey, if we can find the fuse for the immobilizer, we can pull that fuse and it should start.
I think everything's shorted out.
I'm gonna swap these two relays and see if that does anything.
All right.
What year is this?
What year is this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trying to look up a schematic for the
I didn't look at the year whenever I bought it. I just bought it.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's one thing we gotta look at now, though. Now that it doesn't run. I don't know.
Hang on, what are the ratings on this thing? Why is it rated so good?
Because when they're probably running and not kicked in, they probably are pretty good cars.
I'm pretty sure that if this car is the same way that I left it, I had jumper cables in here. Come on, Jaeger.
Jaeger?
Yeah.
A Jaegermeister?
Yeah. Let's go.
That's very interesting battery placement. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's for weight distribution. Let's grab these jumper cables. All right, I'm gonna back this thing up over there. Camaro to the rescue again. Hoping it turns on right now. Oh, you gotta put the fuses back or the relays back.
One of the relays might be bad. If only we had the relays I saved from the Volvo that I knew we would use later.
I feel like we shorted everything out whenever it rained in here.
Well,
here we go.
let's go, baby! They said I'll make it work!
I just kicked the ignition of this car, like...
Dude, you got sideways and I was like, is he really gonna kick it? But it worked. I ain't arguing, bro.
Let's see if we can get the sunroof to close now. Nope.
This is why it doesn't. Go. Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Here, use this to push the other side. Oh, come on! Lit! So we're fixing everything. All right, I guess we can shut this thing. That was almost the most painful experience ever. Oh boy, and a Camaro Estes. This thing sounds so good. Oh, get the booty shot. Look at that. Oh man. Oh yeah. My butt is soaking wet, and there's this water.
So what's the plan for right now?
I have no idea. I guess I got to get this thing to the shop.
It sounds like an airport.
Yeah. Are you ready for this?
I'm kind of ready for it.
You ever seen that old man in the Maxima where he's like, ah, no!
Yeah. This thing is so great. You're going almost the speed limit too.
0 to 60?
Boy.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. There's no radio?
And you would think that I beat this thing up, but actually this is just how I bought it.
What? I like this speaker, bro. This is the only speaker that works. Oh! It spun the tire almost. Did you just shoot in a second?
All right, let's go 40 and downshift first.
It's only at 6,000, bro.
That's it?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Come on, I just wanted to tell Doug we're here.
He was just looking there.
What's up?
He's in disbelief right now. It took Gavin jungle gymming around inside of the car and banging until it turned on.
No exaggeration. I had to go, and the ignition's right here by the center console. I got in there, it was like, and kicked it about 10 times, and then it started. Before that, it would not start. It just kept going, click, click. First gear at 50. That was 8,000 RPM guaranteed.
Hey Zorby, we've done a lot of things. A, got it started. B, got the sunroof closed. What's option number 3? We need help with that.
What'd you do to get it started? Just jump start it? Push it.
Yeah, you jump started
I like
it.
the fact that you're going to be editing this video, so it's even funnier. So it wouldn't start because it said immobilizer thing.
Yeah.
So I literally got in here and just kicked the ignition like 25 times.
Really?
Like,
Wow. Have you turned it off and on since then?
Nope.
Oh.
It doesn't turn off anymore.
Wait, are you being serious?
No. That'd be kind of funny.
It was super simple,
I don't
yeah.
know. I can't think of anything at the moment.
Let's go inside.
I wasn't expecting to think of this stuff.
Running on, running on, that's right. Tell these bitches please stay in your lane, move along. Might take a trip across the pond just to flex. Pop the sand, yeah, we got a long flight home. Say she got a man, but that ring is gone. She my greatest fan, play this song, she sing along. Bounce that ass.